Attack on Mika.
Wow, this is amazing! You made this for me, Megumi? It looks super delicious.
Yeah, but I'm still in the process of learning.
Oh, thank you, I can't wait to eat it. Oh, it's so good. This fried chicken is the best.
Really? I'm so glad.
Oh, look, it's loser couple. Lovey-dovey as usual. Plain boyfriend and fat girlfriend. No matter how many times I look at you, you're a great match.
Stop that.
Sagaya, you even made him a lunchbox. Are you trying to make your boyfriend fat too? What? You need to say it like that.
It's okay, Daiki. Don't worry about me.
Well, be careful about eating too many calories.
I'm sorry. It's always because of me.
You have nothing to apologize for. I'm proud that you're my girlfriend.
You really are so kind, Daiki. But nothing good will come from getting involved with people like that. So don't get too mad, okay?
Fine. Megumi and I became friendly in the home economics club, and that's how we started dating. It might be true that people who look at her might see her as fat, but to me, she is my sweet girlfriend who likes to eat and also likes to cook, and I think she's perfect. The only thing is that Sagaya looks at us and is always bullying us. He may be good looking and popular, but his personality is the worst. He judges everybody based on their appearance and bullies them in the shadows, and he seems to enjoy the reactions. Another day, yo, is the plain little boyfriend gonna get a lunchbox from his fat girlfriend again today? Ignore him, ignore him. I always wonder this. What do you see in her? A fatty like that. I can't even look at her as a goyle. But I guess for a dull guy like you can't tell what's good and what's not. This guy! Sagaya, you should really cut that out. Huh? I'm free to date wherever I want to. It's none of your business. Huh? All I did was ask you a question. What you find attractive about your fat and ugly girlfriend? Well, let me know when you figure it out, even though I probably won't be able to understand it. Don't let it bother you too much. Ichi, thanks, I appreciate that. In the end, Sagaya continued to bully Megumi for the rest of high school. However, because I had kind friends around me, I didn't get into any big fights, and we all graduated high school. 3 years later, now, I'm a college student, and I decided to participate in the high school reunion. I wonder how everyone's doing. Oh, look, if it is a Tamura! Oh no, this voice. Not much has changed. Still looking dull, huh? I knew it. Oh, is your fat, ugly girlfriend not coming today? Let me guess, she got even more fat and now you're too embarrassed to be seen in public with her. This guy, even after all these years, he hasn't changed one bit. I just brushed Sagaya off and was enjoying catching up with my friends I hadn't seen in a while. And so the reunion was over before I knew it. There were invitations for an after party, but I declined. Come on, Daiki, you're not coming? Come on, come on, come on. I have some plans, actually. Whoa! She's so beautiful. She's even more high level than I imagined. Damn! I want to date her. Interesting. A good-looking woman there. Sagaya, that's... Well, sit back and watch. I'll bring her over here. Hey, you're pretty cute. Are you a model somewhere? What are you doing here?
Waiting for my boyfriend?
Interesting. Well, I don't know what he's like, but I'm better looking, ain't I? If you like, let's go to dinner sometime. It'll be my treat. Huh?
As if I would have any interest in someone like you, who judges people based on their looks. It's not even worth comparing you to my boyfriend.
Well, what did you say? Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm a little late.
Not at all. I just got here a minute ago, too.
What? That Goyle is your girlfriend? What do you mean? This is Megumi. What? That fat, ugly pig turned out this pretty? What? Sagoya seemed shocked to the core at the way Megumi had changed. But that's understandable. When I think about her back in high school, even as a boyfriend, honestly, I'm surprised. Megumi always had a mild-mannered personality, but apparently she couldn't forgive that I was being bullied because of her. So she had quietly sworn to go on a diet. And so she suddenly jumped in to become an apprentice to a relative that was a professional dancer.
Please, Aya, I'll do anything! You know my training isn't going to be easy. Come on, that's only 5 kilometers. We're running 10 kilometers every single day, all right? Too slow. Keep up with the tempo. Move those legs. 50! You got this. All right, 3 more sets.
A few months later.
Yeah, look at you. You're looking pretty great. Thank you, Aya. I can be more confident as Daiki's girlfriend. To be honest, you're even prettier than me. I'm shocked. Alright, now you can be a professional dancer with me. Sorry, but I don't think I can do that.
And now, along with going to college, Megumi is currently working as a model as well. As a female college student model who was both smart and could cook, she has even been featured in famous magazines. How was your shoot today?
It was really fun, but I would have loved to join the reunion.
Ah! How did that fatty change this much?
Thank you for back in high school. This is thanks to you for bullying me so much back then.
Ugh.
To thank you, I'll give you this. It went out for sale the other day, but inside I've summarized some of my diet tips in the article.
Excuse me? Why are you giving me this? What is that in the middle?
What do you mean, why? You're someone that cares about appearances, right? That stomach that's sticking out, you're not hiding it at all, you know?
What?
Oh, now that you mention it, unlike your old self, your stomach is sticking out now.
He's probably eating out and drinking all the time. To be honest, that doesn't look like a body where you can be talking about other people's like that.
God!
Interesting. Well, anyway, that's that. So, Sagaya,
Well, what do you want?
be careful about eating too many calories. See ya.
God! You wanted so hard, and you were rejected so fast.
That was lame. Wait, and you didn't know that Megumi became a super famous model?
You bastards! You knew?
Well, with that personality, it's no surprise. I don't think he realizes that he's so disliked that he doesn't even get that kind of information.
Good point.
But also, Daiki clearly has a higher education than you too. Apparently, he already has an offer from a major company.
Wow, both in life and as a man. You're completely losing. Shut up!
Oh, by the way, my friend told me recently that you're messing around with her and played her. How much of a playboy are you? You're the worst. You also laid hands on a girl at my college, didn't you?
Ah, damn it!
In the end, Sagaya ran away and ran home, and he didn't even participate in the after party. Megumi, thank you.
Where's that coming from?
You became this beautiful, supposedly for someone like me.
I was able to get through it because it was for you, Daiki. Because you never cared about my appearance, and you always saw me for who I am inside, and I love you for that.
Megumi, let's get married!
What?
I love you too, Megumi. My feelings back in high school and my feelings now will never change. And I'll work hard for the rest of my life to support you. You're the reason why I was able to study hard and work hard for the job offer.
Daiki.
So please, will you marry me? And make me those delicious lunchboxes and amazing meals by my side for the rest of my life.
Yes, I would love to.
I'm bored of this game. Time to find a new one. I can get games, wallets, watches, and everything else that catches my interest on the internet. There's nothing I can't afford. The reason I'm able to live like this as a junior in high school is because of my parents' inheritance. Half a year ago, my parents died in an accident. All that's left is a house and the inheritance. Luckily, my father and mother both were hardworking people, so they left me a ton of money. However, after losing my parents, I've been lacking motivation. I refused my grandmother's invitation to live with her, and as a result of continuing my lazy life, my body shape changed drastically. Well, who cares as long as I have money? I can get anything I want. It's not like I was handsome when I was thin. I've never been confessed to by a girl, nor have I ever dated. So I decided to give it a try. Be my girlfriend.
Huh?
This is Mika Shingeki. She's my classmate, and I've always thought she's cute. She's a gyaru with outstanding style. Of course, I'm aware that I'm overweight and unpopular, but I'm confident everything will be alright. It's a good deal. I'm super rich and living an amazing life right now, you know? I also live alone in a detached house. You're free to use that as well. So, go out with me. I can give you
Eureka sweat, so pay a fine.
Hey!
Give me 10,000 yen.
Oh, okay.
I'll go out with you if you agree to the conditions of the fine system I decided.
What's with this unexpected turn of event? Well, I have money, so it's fine. All right, I'm in. I don't mind a fine system, so go out with me.
Okay.
And thus, Mika and I started dating. Just as I promised, I let her use the house freely. Living with my girlfriend. Even though we say we live together, we were both still in high school. So Mika goes home in the evenings on school days and only remains at my place during the weekends. I can live the life I dreamed of with such a pretty girl, is what I thought, but...
Your room is dirty. Your hairstyle sucks. Your perverted gaze is disgusting.
Yeah? From day one, she started fighting me about every little thing. It's fine. I'll take my time conquering her. Till then, I'll enjoy my time out. Huh?
You're a high school student, so what are you doing in that kind of night market?
How did you know?
That's another fine. Hurry up and get home.
Damn it! I went out when Mika was not at home, but I was still caught. She was meticulous. She even installed a GPS on my phone. I thought I could enjoy the night town as long as I had money. Clubs and cabarets. I was thinking of going to a sexy shop and having fun. But Mika forbid me and made me pay a fine. The next day, I can't take it anymore. My stress was at its limit.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's fine, right? We're a couple. I should be allowed to touch it a little.
Huh? You? Get away from me! Hey up times 5!
What? That's a lot.
You pervert! That's nothing compared to what you try to pull.
Well, then how can I get you to do this and that with me?
First of all, how can you expect me to be lovey-dovey with you looking like that?
What?
Maybe if you lose weight and get slim, I'll think about it. Though I highly doubt you can. You'll just get fined to death.
My sense of money and my view of love had become paralyzed. I made the serious decision to diet. I'll definitely make him fall in love with me. It's won't say it. 6 months later, I managed to get slim and became a decent, handsome guy. How's that? Don't underestimate me. I won't let you complain anymore. As for Mika's reaction...
Ah, I'm glad. Now there's no need to worry.
Huh? It's different from what I had imagined in my head. I was expecting her to get surprised or be bitter or something.
I'm sorry I was harsh on you. I said some mean things too. Here, I'll return all of the money I took from you.
Wait, no, what's going on?
I'm glad I got to go out with you, even if it had to be like this.
Wait, wait, why are you talking like it's the end? You got some explaining to do.
Actually, I've liked you since I was a freshman.
Huh? What? No way, why?
Because you saw me for who I am. This is actually my real hair color. I'm mixed. I moved here when I entered high school, but to be honest, I was worried. Everyone around me was avoiding me, focusing only on my hair. But you were different.
What? You trying to go somewhere?
To the staff room?
Oh, then it's that way. Want to go together?
Yeah. People only stared at my hair before they looked at my face. But you looked at my face first. After that, I found myself observing you. I was surprised by how kind you were.
Sorry to trouble you, you spray boy uncle.
It's fine.
But I was too shy to approach you, and 3 years had passed before I realized it. Then I heard that your parents had passed away, and you stopped coming to school. When you returned, you're an entirely different person. Just when I was thinking of ways I could help you, you confessed to me. I wanted you to live a healthy life and return to your former self. I know it was selfish of me, but I really like you, Ichi. I couldn't bear to see you in that state. So I figured the fine system would be a quick way to help you change your lifestyle. I'm sorry. Are you angry with me? Ichi?
Thank you.
Hey, calm down.
All I could think about was myself. I never once considered your feelings. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. I'm in the wrong for tricking you too.
But I was able to change thanks to you. I'm very grateful, so... can you consider going out with me again? This time properly.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I want you by my side. Because I like Mika too.
Ichi.
And so, we officially became a couple. However, I needed to be very careful. That girl's style is nice.
You were looking at that girl just now, weren't you?
No!
Jeez. That's fine.
Packaged food again?
What do you want? If you have complaints, then you don't need to eat it.
I never said that. My name is Hiroshi. I've been married to my wife, Machiko, for 3 years. We don't have any children yet, and the two of us live together. Machiko is a full-time housewife. And yet, she doesn't even try to do anything around the house, and my hands are burning. You could at least do some cleaning and laundry.
What do you want? While you're away at work, I also have my hands full with keeping up with good people around the neighborhood.
We get into fights almost every day, and it's been more than half a year since we've done anything in bed. Things are completely dried up between my wife and I. One day when I came home, Machiko wasn't there. In the living room, there was a note saying that she was going to dinner with her friend.
I'm gonna go drinking with my friend. If it gets late, I'm just gonna stay over there.
In Japanese. Okay, then. Of course, she didn't leave any food. At this rate, maybe divorce is the only option. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I felt something off about the room. Something feels strange. Smells like a guy. Don't tell me. The Machiko's having an affair? No matter how much we were fighting, I didn't feel anything to suggest that until now. But I don't know what she gets up to while I'm at work every day. With this feeling of doubt and my anger towards Machiko, I really wanted them to just be my imagination as an uneasiness started boiling inside of me. That day, I couldn't settle my feelings, and I decided to sleep in the other room. When I woke up in the morning, I looked in the bedroom, but Machiko wasn't there. And by the time I was leaving for work, she still hadn't come.
Mr. Hiroshi, hello?
Oh, Mr. Building Manager.
Mr. Hiroshi, how's your wife these days?
My wife? She's fine. But is something the matter?
Actually, yesterday.
Excuse me? I couldn't believe my ears. But the building manager said he saw Machiko holding hands and leaving the apartment with another man. Not only that, but that man was in his 50s, living on the same floor of the same building. I'm pretty sure that guy has his own business. Does that mean that while I'm at work, they've been seeing each other often? Yesterday was the first time I felt something off in my apartment, so maybe they were meeting at his house, or if he saw them leaving, then maybe a hotel? If that's really true, then I need to get evidence and divorce her. And the next day, I decided to hire a detective agency straight away. 1 week later, I got a notice that they were able to get hard evidence. Looks like they're meeting outside, not in their apartments. According to their conversation, it seemed like they were being cautious about the apartments. What surfaced from the 1 week report was that they met up twice outside, a record of them going out to dinner and then to a hotel, and the assumed period they've been seeing each other according to their conversations. It turns out that their relationship has been going on for more than a year. I do think that this is plenty of evidence to stand in court, but since we have already received a payment for another week, would you like for us to investigate a little bit further? Yes, please do. I got the evidence in my hands, much more easily than I expected. I was worried how I would feel when presented with evidence of the affair. However, when I finally had it in my hands, instead of anger, I was more met with a strange sense of relief to have clarity and confirmation. All I have to do now is get a lawyer and start preparing for divorce. That's what I was thinking when the unthinkable occurred. What? Died in an accident? Yeah, that's right. Apparently he got hit by a drunk driver and he was pronounced dead immediately. About 2 days after I received the investigation results, the man that was living on the same floor and sleeping with my wife passed away in a car accident. I actually had more resentment towards this man than I did for my cheating wife, but instead, I lost all feelings of anger and was left feeling confused and empty. I put the divorce on the side for now, and I decided to go check on Machiko. And now that the man she was cheating on me with was gone, perhaps she and I could go back to the way we used to be. Or so I thought. Did you hear that Mr. Kimura was living on the same floor, passed away in an accident?
Yeah, I heard. And he was still so active. You never know what can happen in life.
You're right.
I feel so sad for his wife who was left behind. We also don't know what could happen in life, so you and I should stop fighting and be happy together, okay?
Weirdly, Machiko seemed very calm. But perhaps she was just pretending like it didn't bother her, so that I wouldn't suspect her of having any relationship with him. It did seem strange that she didn't feel anything about the situation, but I was happy to hear her say something positive about our relationship. I also decided to put her affair in the past and start moving towards reigniting the spark with my wife. Her partner is gone too, so maybe I can try to let the situation fade away. A few days later, I headed back towards the detective agency to get the latest update and to complete the end of the investigation. The man in question passed away? Yes, that's why I'm thinking about putting the situation in the past for now. No, Mr. Hiroshi, this isn't the end of it, actually. What? Isn't this? A few days after that, I left work early after lunch and hurried back home. That was to get proof of Machiko's affair.
Yeah!
Who's there? I knew it. So you were cheating on me, Machiko? How funny. You really don't know what could happen in life, huh?
Why?
But I didn't imagine that you would have been cheating on me with 2 men. Isn't that right, Mr. Building Manager?
No, this isn't what it looks like.
That's exactly what it looks like. I already have the proof. When I received the report from the detective, my knees gave out. I couldn't believe it, but Machiko also had a relationship with the building manager of our apartment. When I confronted the 2 of them, apparently the other day, the building manager found out that Machiko had been seeing another man in the same building. And by telling me about it, he was trying to get me to divorce her. And with that process, he was also trying to get her to break things off with the other guy. Apparently, he didn't think that I would hire a detective agency. And that he would get found out too. What an idiot, a true idiot.
This is a misunderstanding. I was just really lonely.
Just because you're lonely, you wouldn't cheat with 2 men.
I won't do it anymore.
You were having an affair with 2 men at the same time. What are you saying?
The only person I love is you, Hiroshi.
I don't think I can love a woman who's gonna do it with 2 men she doesn't love. So, Machiko was trying to deny the divorce, but of course it was rejected. I already had plenty of evidence of her affairs with both men, so Machiko couldn't get a word in against the divorce. And I made sure to collect plenty of settlement fee from both Machiko and the building manager. News of this incident immediately spread through the apartment building. And it seems like Machiko was being sued by not only me, but also the wives of her 2 cheating partners. Of course, Machiko wasn't able to stay in the apartment, so she moved out before I knew it. And I never saw her again. Once Machiko left the apartment, I put it out as a listing to rent. Now I'm able to get a little bit of income from the real estate. You really never know what can happen in life.
What? Remarried?
Yes, it's been 10 years since your father passed away, and I think it was about time that I moved on with my life too.
I see.
But if you don't want me to, then tell me, okay? In that case, I'll...
Go for it. If you want to get remarried, then I'm not going to stop you. And I understand. I'm really grateful to you for raising me all these years.
Ayumi.
As you can see, I grew up in a single-mother household. Apparently her new husband had a child as well. And there was a lot for me to think about as an 8th grader, but I didn't oppose it. I wanted my mom to be happy too.
My name is Yuki. Nice to meet you.
Oh no, isn't this guy?
It's nice to meet you too. Your high school is close to Ayumi's middle school, so I hope you two can get along.
I can't believe that I have to be family with this guy. I already knew about Yuki. But that's because I recently caught him staring at me all the time. What is that? How creepy. I'm so sure it's definitely that guy. How am I stuck with a brother that's this creepy and lame? See you later.
See ya.
Have a good day at school.
What are you looking at?
What? Nothing.
Huh? What's with that reaction? He's so creepy, it's gross. I'm going to get on this car.
What? Then me too.
Don't. And also, don't walk so close to me. Huh. Suddenly, I had the presence of her brother. However, for me, Yuki was just a plain lame high schooler that didn't have much going for him. Because I also felt him staring at me in a creepy way before, I was completely avoiding Yuki. A few weeks later, I really don't like that guy. I feel bad to my mom, but I don't know about getting along.
Hey, you!
Hmm?
You're pretty cute. Why don't you come hang out with us? Are you in middle school? You seem mature.
We'll treat you to all kinds of things.
Ew, gross. I can't believe two of you are hitting on a middle schooler. Goodbye.
Interesting.
She's got some balls.
Later on. I'm so glad I don't have to go home with that guy. I feel so much better.
Hey there! You're in a good mood.
You guys again?
What's with that look on your face? So mean.
You're annoying and it's gross. Don't talk to me.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Let go of me! Hey! I said let go!
You know, just because you're a little bit cute, don't get carried away now. You know, you really hurt our feelings the other day.
Huh? That's none of my business.
So, as an apology, you could, heal us a little bit, right? As long as we're here and nobody can see us, so why not?
No, I don't want to.
Well, it's not like you have any right to say no anyway. If you don't fight back, we'll be nicer to you.
Stop that. Don't come here. Someone!
Stop that! What? Who the hell are you? Let go of her right now!
This guy, why?
Damn it! Where the hell did this kid come from? Whatever. Just let her go. You're so annoying. Take that! What's with this kid?
Stop it!
You're not strong at all. Getting carried away even though you're so weak. I'll leave that one to you. Well then, why don't we start having to take your clothes off?
No!
Hey, you bastard! What? This guy's still... Get off! Get your hands off of her! I'll never let you touch her!
Yuki!
You little bastard! Who do you think you are?
Stop right there! What are you kids doing?
Shoot, this is bad!
Please help! After that, a policeman that just happened to be patrolling nearby showed up, and I desperately explained the situation to him. Of course, those two guys were taken by the police, and I was saved. However, Yuki was completely beaten and battered.
I'm sorry. If only I was stronger.
What? No, I should be the one saying that. Why are you apologizing?
To tell you the truth, I was always worried about you, Ayumi.
What? What does that mean?
How do I say this? Like, your mini skirt and that girl is my little sister. But her skirt is so short! Even with your uniform and in your personal life, you dress pretty flashy. And since you're a girl, it was hard for me to say something about it, but I was still worried. And you know, this area has a lot of delinquents.
Does that mean the reason you were always watching me even before we became family? That's right. Yuki was always just worried about me. The more we talked, I found out that he actually has a girlfriend. However, 1 year ago, she was attacked by delinquents in the neighborhood, and she was severely traumatized. Currently, she fell into a depression, and she is hospitalized.
I just can't forgive the guys who do things like that. Ever since then, anytime I see a girl that looks like she might be a target, I find myself keeping watch over them.
I had no idea. I'm sorry. I completely misunderstood. You're such a nice person, and I was so awful to you this whole time.
It's fine. I also never explained it to you. I'm sorry that you had to have a terrifying experience, but I'm glad I was able to protect you.
Yuki. After that, my stepbrother and I started going to school together every day. I could talk to my trustworthy brother about everything, and as my older sibling, Yuki was always looking after me. As for those two delinquents who attacked me, apparently they were causing a lot of troubles elsewhere, and after this incident, they were kicked out of school. I haven't seen them around this area since then, and then, 5 years later, my family grew once again, this time with a sister. After that, Yuki continued to support his girlfriend in any way that he could. She also wanted to honor his feelings and did her best to get back on her feet. They stayed together and eventually tied the knot. Currently, Yuki is working as a policeman and is amazing at his current job. It turns out that incident inspired him to pursue that job. Congratulations!
Thank you, Ayami. Seriously, you helped me so much. What do I say when I propose? Please marry me. I'll be happy. Does that work?
Yuki, you're bugging too much. I know, right? You're the older brother, so you need to get it together. To be honest, my first real crush was my own stepbrother. I really am so glad. Now go on and be happy. But that's a secret between you and me. I have spent my entire life constantly feeling inferior. My older sister Akira was very beautiful. She had big, sparkly eyes and fluffy, plump lips, and her perfectly framed short hair made her face stand out. On the other hand, no matter how hard I tried, I was in the shadows and could never win against my big sister. I hated being compared to her, so in order to hide my face, I've always had very heavy, long hair. As sisters, in order to support our parents, we both lived at home while working full-time jobs. Here, Mom, this month's payment. Thank you. You always work so hard for us.
Mom, I'm sorry. This month I didn't make much money, so I don't have any money to put into the family. Sorry.
Well, you don't need to force yourselves.
Well, if only Tomotsu would take you in, we would have nothing to worry about.
Come on, Dad. I told you that will happen when the timing is right for us.
The neighbors have been harassing me too, always asking when Akira and Tomotsu going to get married.
All right. Please wait a little bit longer.
Tomotsu was our childhood friend that we grew up with. He has a beautiful face with a kind personality. 1 year ago, he took over his family beauty salon. Tomotsu, is there somebody you like?
I sure do. Try guessing.
What? Is it someone I know? My sister?
Well, who knows?
Come on, at least answer me.
What about you, Uda? Why are you so curious? Oh, could this mean that you like... Just kidding. I'm only teasing.
Back then, I'm so glad he jumped in and covered it up with a joke. If he rejected me there, I never would have been able to look at him again.
Uta? I ran out of hair wax. Can I borrow yours?
What? Again? You just borrowed mine last time, too. I really like that one, too.
What's the point of someone like you using wax anyway?
Are you going somewhere?
I'm gonna go see a boy a little younger than me.
Akira, you like Tomotsu, don't you? You don't feel any bit of guilt doing that?
Of course my real feelings are for Tomotsu. I'll marry that guy too. But while I can, I want to have my funs with boys too, you know?
Akira, that's too much!
Ugh, so stiff. Ugh, so stinky. Ugh, your boringness will spill onto me. Bye now.
Are you an elementary school kid? If Tomotsu were to marry my sister, I don't think that he would be able to be happy, even if I can't be Tomotsu's person. I just want him to be happy, truly happy. Even if it's a crush that will never come true, then at the very least, I pray for his happiness. But I already know that he's going to end up choosing my bratty sister, and I can't imagine a happy future for him. Maybe that's just jealousy on my end. I guess I just have an ugly mind. A few days later,
Little Uta, I have a favor to ask you.
What?
Come to a group date to make me look good. Actually, just do it.
Akira, that's not a favor, that's a demand.
Ugh, every single time you're so annoying. I'm just telling you to be there so that I look better.
Sure. Anytime she comes at me, I can never say no.
Thanks! This is why having a little sister is the best. Apparently, the guys coming to the group date this time work at a high-paying job, and they're super good-looking too. I can't wait.
But what about Tomotsu?
He doesn't matter right now. I'm gonna go have my fun now so that I don't regret it later. So anyway, you better dress up that day to make me look good.
She's the worst. At this rate, nobody's going to be happy. That's it. I'm going to ask Tomotsu implicitly. I once heard that as people grow, their priorities shift, and the person closest to them becomes the most important thing. Even though my sister is a brat, maybe if she gets together with Tomotsu, she could change for the better. I'm always thinking of others, but what about me? But I'm not pretty. People can change drastically by the people closest to them. This time, I hadn't realized it yet, that I myself who I thought I had no value whatsoever, would become the reason for my big sister's growth. A few days later,
Long time no see. What's the matter?
today, my sister is going on a blind group date,
What?
and I was invited too.
Oh, is that so?
Wait, what am I even trying to say? Tamotsu, you don't realize that you and my sister both like each other, do you? Tamotsu, apparently my sister likes you too. No, that would be rude to both Tamotsu and my sister.
By the way, Uda, looks like your hair's gotten really long. Do you want me to cut it for you for today's date?
What?
Come over here. Don't forget, I'm the salon manager.
No, it's okay.
But actually, I want to cut it. The ends are damaged. I think if you take the leap, you'll become even prettier than you are now.
As I saw the strands falling, I thought about my sister and Tamotsu's inability to get together. But I also felt my insecurities that I had been holding onto all these years, being cut off a little by little.
How is it?
Wow,
Right? You have really sharp, long eyes, so I also made your eyeshadow a little bit darker. You look beautiful. Good luck today. Go get yourself your future husband.
are you sure?
What?
I need to get going soon. Thank you, Tamotsu. Goodbye, my love. Uta? I'm sorry I'm late.
Wow, this is your little sister?
What? Well, yeah.
Wow, you graduated Shigeki High School. What was your major?
What's your job? Your hobbies?
Ahem. No, this loser usually never wears makeup. She also just left her hair growing out and you can never see her face. I don't know why she's putting in so much effort. Maybe just for this group date or whatever.
Kira, all nice.
And just in times like this, I guess she tries to show off. But don't be thrown off by this first impression, okay? If you were to date her, I promise you'll suffer. Akira! Huh? What's wrong with you? You raising your voice out of nowhere. I couldn't take it anymore, and I opened the lid on everything I was feeling. That's enough! You need to realize that. Because of your bratty personality, you're wasting how beautiful you really are. Excuse me? I've always admired your assertiveness and your beauty. Because I love you, Akira. So I want you to be a person who can consider others more. Don't hold your feelings back all the time. Be honest about how you feel and tell people. If you were to do that, you know people would like you even more? And how more attractive you'll become? Then you'd be invincible. You're beautiful, so please don't throw that away by bringing stuff like that.
She's a good little sister.
I'm sobered up. I'm leaving. I can't believe I said that all to my sister. I wonder if she understood how I feel. Huh?
Shall we go home?
But why?
Akira said to me you better hurry up and go pick up Uta. It's not my problem if someone else takes her first.
Take me first? Me? What?
And she told me to hurry up and get you while I can. And that I'm being too girly and that she can't stand by and watch. I couldn't say anything back. I've always liked you. Even now I do. If you'd like, I want you to go out with me.
I always thought that the person that you liked was my sister.
The one that I like is you, Uda.
Huh? Tamotsu,
Yes?
I like you. I love you. Tamotsu and I walked home all the way in front of my house, and before we parted ways, he kissed me on the lips. He promised to see me again as Tamotsu went back home. Oh, you're back. That took a while. Did it go well? Akira, why did you contact Tamotsu and say that? I was actually rejected by Tamotsu, but I just couldn't give up, and I kept dragging it on. Messaging him when I had nothing to say, pretending like I forgot that I was rejected. Stupid, isn't it? Doing that only makes it harder for both of us. But eventually, I became self-destructive, and I just started fishing for random guys and messing around. Stupidly, hoping that someday Tamotsu would come to stop me. And then I started resenting Tamotsu, seeing it was his fault that he turned out this way. Boy, was I spiraling. I had become someone I hated. Thank you, Uta. You're the one that taught me something really important. I want you to be happy. After that, the social media posts that my sister has been slowly working on finally caught their wave, and she was going to move into the city to become a model. If you have nothing to say, why don't you go home? Akira, I love you. Cut it out. I'll call you. Sure. Come home sometimes, okay? I'm going to be busy, so maybe not for a while. Akira, look at me. I'm sorry, but I swear I'm gonna be happier than you. Yeah. I'm going to find a guy better than Tomotsu. Yeah, I'll be waiting.
The train on platform 2 will be departing soon!
Akira. Akira! Uta, I love you too, Uta. Hey, Uta, to tell you the truth, I was a little bit jealous of you all along.
Previously.
Sato-chin, I love you.
I want to break up, I want to break up, I want to break up, I want to break up!
These two are lovers. Main story start.
Hello everyone, I'm Satoshi, the man deemed the worst trash in the comments section. I'm 17 and I'm thinking about ways to break up with my girlfriend. Say what you like, I don't care. The other day, my girlfriend Yo-chan has been asking me for advice on how to deal with her tutor, who she mistakenly believes is eyeing her. So I'm currently in the middle of a strategy meeting to break up amicably. When is the next tutoring day?
Next Wednesday.
It's my day off from my part-time job. I'll take action then.
Sato-chin, thank you.
I said I'll just go to her house like it's nothing, but now that I think about it, this might be my first time going to a girl's house. Dang, she's taking my first for everything.
You're hilarious.
Huh? A month ago. I'm scared to hear Sato-chin's feelings. What should I do? I'm sorry.
Who's Sato-chin? Maybe she should go to cram school for a while.
I don't want you to be worried about her getting into an accident on her way to and from cram school. How about you hire a tutor instead?
You're right, let's do that instead.
By the way, Kotori, I want to eat hamburger steaks again with sunny side-up eggs.
Yes. Over easy, right?
I'm fine now. Well, I made them worry, so I guess I'll leave it.
Tutoring start day.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sui Ikagawa, your private tutor starting today.
Please take good care of her, teacher.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yatsuba Yokoyama.
You're Suba-san. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I'll bring you snacks later.
For this problem, you should apply this formula.
Oh, I see.
Please try it with the next problem as well.
Okay.
What the hell kind of problems are they solving?
Why don't we take a break once this problem is solved, dude?
Teacher, how old are you?
I'm 22. I'm a university student.
Oh, wow, so young.
In terms of age, you're younger though.
Teacher, I bet you'd look quite handsome without your glasses.
Oh, thank you very much. Fufu.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should say look a lot like an acquaintance of mine.
I'd like to see what kind of person she is.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're unable to meet anymore.
Maybe she's his ex.
Thank you for your hard work.
Thank you for the meal. Yatsuba-san is a fast learner, so it's quite rewarding to teach it.
Wow. Thank you.
Let's do our best next week, too. Good night.
On the first day, there were no problems, but as the days passed, Ikagawa began to act suspiciously.
Teacher, I don't quite understand this part.
Let me see.
So close.
This was born out of the philosopher Socrates' knowledge of ignorance, which was questioned whether people who are considered wise by the world are really wise in the true sense of the world. In conclusion, the truly wise man is God.
Oh, I see. So human wisdom pales in comparison to God. As a result, he considered it as an insult to God for humans to compete with each other for wisdom.
Exactly. As expected, you're quick to understand. It helps me out a lot. Ruffle, ruffle. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
Huh?
Skinship? Quite rough, too. I haven't let Satoshi do this to me.
It was just an easy feeling that prompted Yo-chan to consult with me. Jump to now. I'm visiting Yo-chan's house.
Mom and Dad isn't here today, so it's just the two of us right now.
Please stop speaking so suggestively. I'm already terrified of going to a girl's place for the first time. And why does it smell so good here? Damn it!
Oh, he'll be here soon. Hide in the closet just like we planned.
Oh, sure.
Why is there so many Zunda?
10 minutes later.
Oh, not the poop.
Well, I look forward to working with you today.
Yes, me too.
Is that the guy she was talking about? He seems sincere. He's probably the type that looks handsome without glasses.
I know, right? Peeps like that exist.
Yes, this is my chance. If it's like this, I think I'll be able to break up with Yo-chan peacefully. Is what I was thinking as I continued to watch the two of them through the gap in the closet. It's true that he's a little touchy, but I didn't think it was that serious. Also, Yo-chan doesn't seem to be bothered, so maybe I'll take this opportunity to bring up the topic of breaking up with her. Just as I was thinking that.
Yo, Yatsuba-san.
Yes?
I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it?
Could you, please wear this?
What?
That is...
Kagawa was holding a collar in his hand. I wasn't able to hide my surprise at the sudden turn of event, and Yo-chan was visibly pale in disgust.
No! What are you saying?
Please, I beg of you. Just this once, just once.
Stop saying with the nuance of just a tip. How indecent.
I beg you. Please, wait.
Hey!
Losing their balance, they both plopped onto the bed. A do-over is in need.
Come on. The collar.
Get off me!
I was disturbed by what happened to be a weird play unfolding before me. It's an ideal situation and would allow me to break up with her, but I don't want her to get hurt either. Before I knew it, I jumped out of the closet and pulled Ikagawa away. Stop it!
Who are you?
Shut up, you perverted pedophile bastard! What do you think you're doing to my girlfriend?
Satoshi!
Who are you? Where in the world did you come from?
Yo-chan informed me that you had been indecent to her, so I was hiding in the closet to observe it.
What? What are so many Zunda-flavored sweets in the closet?
I was confused by that too. Back to topic. You should know better than to do something like this to a student.
No! It's not like that.
I saw everything with my very own eyes, you pervert.
Please, take a look at this.
This is... Within the image was a dog that resembled Yo-chan.
This is my dog, Goliath, who passed away last year. We've been together since we were kids. She was like a friend and family to me. When I met Yatsuba-san, I thought that Goliath had reincarnated and appeared before me. I just wanted to go on a walk with Goliath again and ended up doing this. I'm really sorry.
Still?
It's all right, Satoshi. Please forgive teacher.
Yatsuba-san.
What you did was wrong, but I understand how you feel. I know how painful it is to lose someone important to you.
Yo-chan!
I won't wear a collar, but please tell me all about Goliath-chan. Teacher, let's get along.
Goliath!
Man, with this, the case of Tutor Ikagawa came to an end.
Man, that guy was insane.
Thank you very much for your help, Satoshi.
Nah, I'm just glad you're safe. I'm unsure of my feelings now. At that time, I definitely wanted to protect Yo-chan.
Hearing you say my girlfriend made me so happy.
Yo-chan!
Look who's blushing. You're so funny.
Stop making fun of me. I'm not a man that can deny his feelings. Maybe I'll be able to enjoy my life with Yo-chan. Maybe continuing things like this isn't so bad.
Say that, Jen?
Dad?
Dad!
I might take back what I said.
Wow, I see the after-party for the coming-of-age ceremony is renting out a pretty big venue. Natsumi, long time no see. Marina, how have you been? I'm fine. That's a cool kimono. Is it a rental? Nope, this kimono is. This kimono was given to me by my mother. I used to come from a wealthy family. However, after my father's business failed, and he had fallen into debt, we suddenly fell into poverty. My father and mother got divorced because of that, but it turned out they left me this kimono. I had heard that it was very expensive. I see. It's pretty expensive, huh? Yeah, it seems so. That's why I get a little nervous when I wear it. True. You do look a little stiff. Maybe I'll take a picture of your face. Hey, stop it! A reunion with a friend. It was a fun time. But I never expected that to happen. The me then was clueless at the time.
Oh? Is that you, Natsumi?
Huh? Waruko. I knew she'd be here, but I was hoping not to run into her. I had nothing but unpleasant memories of being forced to fill Waruko's shift for cleaning and being used as a lackey in middle school.
What's with that kimono? It's plain and lame. Even has weird kids depicted on it.
Well, it's an old kimono, so...
It gives me vibes like a lame guy got the wrong idea about fashion and suddenly puts on a bandana.
What does that even mean?
I wonder if old fabrics can stretch.
Hey! What is with you?
Feels gross. It's also kind of stiff.
Enough! Stop it already!
Who do you think you are?
Sorry. My kimono!
It goes well with your dirty color kimono. Here's some more Coke.
You're so terrible!
That's what you get for getting full of yourself!
Ouch.
Natsumi, your kimono.
It's torn. I was frozen in shock. But thanks to Marina lending me her shoulder, I managed to get out of the venue.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I was shocked and couldn't move.
It's not your fault, Marina. After some time passed, I called my mother. Took me a while to explain with tears in my voice.
Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Mom!
Natsumi, are you okay? Oh my goodness! There's Coke all over you!
My mother was terribly shocked when she saw me. But my mother has a strong nature, so...
Unforgivable! Natsumi, we're marching straight to Waruko's house.
What?
We're going to settle this. Hurry up!
Please take me with you.
Sure. Come on now, let's go.
Do I have no say here? So we ended up making our way to Waruko's house. Her house was a famous Japanese mansion in the neighborhood, so we were able to find it right away. After ringing the doorbell, a woman looked to be Waruko's grandmother came. Yes? Who are you?
Waruko's classmate Natsumi, and I'm her mother.
And I'm Natsumi's friend, Marina.
Acquaintances of Waruko. Welcome. Unfortunately, Waruko is out at the moment.
Oh my, your kimono's really dirty. It looks like it's torn as well.
Oh, that's embroidery, yes?
Waruko's grandmother began to circle around me to see the kimono.
There's no mistake in it. Made by that living national treasure. And there are 5 children. How did this kimono become like this?
It was Waruko's doing.
What?
She's gone. After a while, Waruko's mother appeared, having been summoned by the grandma.
I heard my daughter has caused you trouble, but do you have any proof of it? Just look at this! Oh my, how awful! Just what do you intend to do about this? When will Rauko be back? That is...
Manya! Manya! Biba!
Huh?
What in the world is she saying?
I have an idea, so please go home, change your clothes, and return in 5 hours. Let us have a proper conversation then, she says.
She can understand her? I'm not sure it's accurate.
Okay, then we will be back later. You should also change your clothes. You reek of cola, and the cost of production for all of this was expensive.
Mother, I think you should stop talking nonsense. We decided to go home for now. We parted ways with Marina. She has already done a lot for us, so I didn't want to bother her or involve her any further. 5 hours later...
I sincerely apologize for my daughter's behavior. Please accept this as a token of our apology.
This much?
I don't think it compares to the value of that kimono, but I hope you can accept it.
That kimono? Yeah, sure, right!
Mom didn't know the value of that kimono either.
Thank you, but we'd also like Waruko to apologize.
Yes, absolutely. That Waruko, where could she possibly be at this hour?
I'm home! Ugh, not some... Ugh.
Maruko.
Waruko! Get over here and apologize to that Sumi-san right this instant!
I don't know anything.
Waruko!
I was about to explode with anger at the sight of Raruko trying to escape. However, Raruko, who I thought had run away, came back right away.
Hey, all my brand items are missing from my room! Where are they?
Oh, those? I hadn't looked at and so did all.
What? Why?
Natsume's kimono that you tore was made by legend and is worth over 1 million yen.
No way! I had no idea.
As someone who loves kimonos, I couldn't forgive what you did either. I thought I'd make you pay for it.
Why aren't you on my side? We're family!
You're the one in the wrong here, Pon.
She got hit by the dentures.
You hit me? Even Papa's never put his hands on me.
Stop acting like a child!
Smacked immediately after saying that?
You could be sued for assault and property destruction for what you did to Miss Natsumi, you know? Furthermore, those name brand things weren't purchased with your money to begin with. You're too spoiled. From now on, no allowance!
What?
Don't what me! Since it wasn't enough, I paid the rest! I expect you to return that to me as well! You better start looking for a part-time job or something!
This can't be.
Nyamu nya nya nya! Mamu mamo! Ha! Nyamu nyamu! Biba!
Grandma says, naturally.
Did she really, though?
But I didn't know it was such an expensive kimono. Besides, it's technically your fault for wearing it.
You shouldn't be spilling Coke on people's clothes, regardless of what they are wearing. Even a kid knows better than that. All I'm asking for is an apology. But if you are unwilling to do so, I will not hesitate to take you to court, since I have all of the proof I need.
Please have mercy!
Yum 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 biba!
She's saying please have mercy.
Again with the translation. This is your last chance, Raruko. Will you apologize? Or get a criminal record?
I'm very sorry. Please, forgive me.
Case closed. My heart cleared when I saw Raruko on her knees. As for the settlement money, I decided to use it to mend my kimono. It may not be the same as before, but it is still precious to me. A month later, while walking in front of the train station, I happened to find Raruko working part-time. It looks like she's carrying colas. Hope you don't spill it this time. I'm Koharu, an office worker in my 20s. I have a boyfriend, Yuta, whom I've been dating since college. He failed to find a job, and soon after lost his father, who died of an illness, causing him to isolate himself from society. And I spent my days worrying about Yuta. But one day, I was called to Yuta's house. That in itself isn't unusual, but there's something strange about the atmosphere today. First, he's dressed in a suit. He's worn nothing but sweatshirts for the past year. The next thing that caught my attention was the flower vase on the table. Usually, there's an empty cup of ramen. And finally...
It's been a while. Sit down and make yourself comfortable.
I'm already seated. It was obvious that Yuta was nervous. Why? As I was wondering what was going on. Suddenly, Yuta sat on his knees. What are you doing?
The reason I called you here today is to have a serious conversation.
Huh?
In my period of solitude, I have plenty of time to think about various things, such as our future together, Koharu.
Is that right?
And thoughts like I want to please my father in heaven. So today I have something that I want to give you.
Could it be a ring? A proposal? What should I do? My heart's not ready.
Please accept this!
Huh? What is this?
I bought horse racing betting tickets for 10 million yen with all of my family's money. Koharu, if I win this race, let's have a wedding.
Huh? What the hell is he going on about? Wait, pause. I don't understand. Is this a proposal?
Yeah, let's get married if I win this horse race.
No. Why is horse racing a part of this?
It's because I want to show you a cool side of me.
The recluse caused the screws in his head to come loose, turning him stupid.
I even bought a suit just for this race.
It wasn't for me?
Since yesterday, I've been thinking about how this race will turn out, and I've been feeling nervous.
You were nervous about the race, not the proposal?
But don't worry, everything will be okay. Since this flower I bought, the gladiolus, symbolizes victory.
It wasn't to set the mood? Everything was for the horse racing? I don't even know where to begin. I'm running out of oxygen in my heart here.
Oh, Koharu, you're pumped too?
For a different reason!
It's almost time for the race to start. Let's watch it together, Koharu.
Alright. I haven't fully digested the situation yet, but somehow I ended up watching the race.
And they're off! And the start goes to attack on Mika!
Yes, it's looking good.
I wasn't really interested in the race, but the fact that it cost 10 million yen made me feel nervous as well.
The third most popular horse attack on Mika is in the lead! And there goes the most popular horse, Feel Impact! Coming in from the rear!
Yes, attack on Mika is in a great position.
My heart is pounding. As the race neared its end, we cheered loudly.
Time for the last spurt! It appears to be a struggle for Bera Boy!
Go, attack on Mika! Right on through!
Hey, what's going on? Hey!
Only 100 meters left! Oh, and attack on Mika dashes forward!
Let's go! Keep going!
Huh? It's in the lead! It's amazing!
It's a win for sure! Yes!
Huh? For real? That's crazy!
Coming out on the outside is Feel Impact! Passing attack on Mika, Feel Impact reaches the finish line! First place is Feel Impact!
I was unable to process what just happened. What happened just now?
We lost.
What? Then what about the 10 million yen?
Gone.
What about the ticket?
Garbage.
The proposal?
Failed.
As time passed and I regained my composure, my anger began to well up. Yuta, why did you do this? Using the fortune your father in heaven left you for something stupid like this.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't have any money, if you got a job and proposed to me, I would have considered it.
Yeah.
Yet instead of acquiring a job, you relied on money, saying, let's get married. You can't buy love with money, you know.
You're right.
You're so stupid. I didn't know you were that kind of person. I don't even want to see your face. I'm leaving.
Oi!
The loud cheers from the TV stopped me in my track. After deliberation, Feel Impact was dropped 3 places for obstructing the path of another horse. As such, Attack on Mika Mika is now first place.
We won.
No way. The betting ticket that was considered garbage turned into a winning ticket. By the way, Yuta, how much did you end up winning?
Probably about 50 million yen.
50? I cried out loud, shocked at the amount of money.
But you're right, Koharu. Money can't buy love. Thanks to you, I've realized that. I'm sorry you had to put up with me. Thank you and take care.
Wait a minute! 50 million! I see. You finally understand. Well.
Eh? Koharu?
50 million. Well, it's true that money can't buy love. But how should I put it? I'm glad that you showed me this kind of resolve.
What does that mean?
50 million yen. If you promise to stop gambling and start looking for jobs again, then maybe I will be willing to marry you.
Really? Koharu, I promise.
Yes, make me happy. And that's how Yuta and I got engaged. It wasn't about the money or anything. 6 months later, we were able to have a wedding. Then we purchased the house for 50 million yen with a single payment. My dream house! Yuta's job hunting hasn't been going well, but I'm sure that happy days are waiting for me, is what I thought. The following year, I started working part-time at a convenience store, in addition to working as an office worker. And Yuta got a job at a small company. But he also has another part-time job. We would both return home late at night, using miniature bulbs as our only source of light. We ate nothing but fried bean sprouts. How did this happen, you ask?
Thank you for the food.
The answer is tax. The income tax we had to pay ended up being 5.2 million yen. Naturally, given that nearly all of the 50 million yen had been spent, we had to borrow money from various sources in order to pay our taxes on time. Too expensive. Bean sprout. I was able to easily buy a house, but couldn't even afford to buy beef. Being blinded by money taught me one thing. Tax payments are due the following year. Well, guess I have only myself to blame. The bean sprouts are delicious.
Hey, where's breakfast?
Good morning. It's already prepared in the living room.
Clacking away on a Saturday, how annoying.
What?
You know, you're wife, so you should really be cleaning more, focusing on the chores. I don't care what this remote work is or whatever, but you better stop working on days that I am off. I finally have a weekend and you're ruining it.
What are you saying? I'm just trying to give us a more stable life.
Huh? Having a second job, how idiotic. Well, a wife should be like a wife and take care of the house. I'm a department manager. You're just a housewife. If you want to earn a little bit of pocket change, aren't you better off just getting a part-time job somewhere? Well, for someone like you that's never had a real job, I'm sure no one will hire you, but...
Why doesn't he understand? Just because you're a department manager, so what? This is true. I had never worked full-time at a company. I always wanted to be able to work freely, so I was working freelance as a writer. And then I got married. And in the beginning, I was prioritizing the housework. But recently, I've been getting a lot of projects, and I was being forced to work on the weekends as well. It's not easy, but it's so fun. I've been married to my husband Koji for 3 years now. However, Koji has always and completely looked down on me for working from home. Because he had been promoted to a department manager position in his 30s, when it comes to work, he seems to have double the confidence of most people.
Must be nice being home all day and relaxing. And just making a little bit of pocket change. Must be nice to be you. I wake up every day at 6 a.m. and I have to do this and that and all this stuff at work.
Ugh! Of course, even while after working as a writer, I take care of everything around the house. But for whatever reason, he just doesn't like the fact that I'm typing on my laptop at home. He clearly doesn't think highly at all of a wife who works from home. Not only that, but recently he's come home late. Is he drinking again? Even though I cooked all this food already. I guess I'll clean it up. Oh well, I'll be able to surprise him soon enough. And then, one day, I happen to see a message on my husband's phone. Sheesh, you're going to catch a cold.
That was really fun the other day. Next time, let's go to an even better hotel.
I'm so excited for the hot springs vacation next week. But what about your wife? Is she okay?
Yeah, I already told her it's a business trip. Plus, an old lady like her. How could I be satisfied? This is why women just have to be young and perky.
Excuse me, what the hell is this? You really got some nerve, don't you? Wait a minute, I need to calm down. Well, now that I know that this guy is getting carried away and he's cheating on me, you better watch and see. I somehow quieted the raging feeling inside of me, and I decided that I would get my revenge. After that, no matter how much I was being bullied by my own husband, I continued to tolerate it, and I put that resentment as fuel for my work.
My wife doesn't do chores, or cook, or anything at all. Isn't she pathetic?
I am cooking, you idiot. I continued to complete the chores around the house as a wife so that he wouldn't suspect me, and then in any free moment I was focused on my work. Days without sleep or any rest continued. And then, 1 month later...
Hey, where's the food? It's already past noon.
What food?
What did you say? What is that supposed to mean?
From now on, I will not be cooking, nor will I be doing any chores. We are getting a divorce.
Excuse me, where is this coming from? As if there's any way that someone like you could survive on your own. How idiotic.
Because of money, you mean?
Yeah, that's right. Who do you think you are pulling some crap like this? You're just a housewife. Earn some money first before you say something like that.
Is that so? Well then, with this, you shouldn't have any complaints, right?
Huh? What is this? Your coins that you've collected from working from home? As if this is going to amount to anything. 1, 10, 100, 1,000.
This month, my salary was over $10,000.
10,000?
Yes, I'm sure you can read it right here.
Yeah. Misaki, how could you? You sold your body, didn't you? Your dirty!
Excuse me?
There's no way that a housewife could earn this much. I can't believe that as my wife you are filming porn. What the hell were you thinking? If anybody finds out about this, then even my reputation...
I'm over this. Let me explain it to someone as stupid as you. I work as a copywriter, and I earn just as much as you on a monthly basis.
What? It's just a writer?
That's right. If you look back at the bank statements, you should see it.
That's true. You were always earning this much from before.
And I also have a blog that I was slowly working on. Recently, one of my articles were a hit, and now I can easily earn about $10,000 a month.
A blog? You earn money from something like that?
Product introductions on affiliate blogs. Detailed and easy to read reviews. Daily life on a magazine blog. SEO optimization of information that anybody would want. Income from ads, income from affiliates. Writing articles for companies on their homepage. 6 companies that I have as clients as a copywriter. A stable salary, being ahead of the trends in order to always have the latest skills and information. I have no idea.
I also have no idea what she's saying.
For someone like you, that was done on remote work. You would never understand. Once the blog became mainstream and I was able to surpass a monthly salary of $10,000, I was planning on surprising you with the news. And instead, you on the other hand. Huh?
What the heck, Misaki? You're amazing! That's exactly why you're my wife. Well, you know I've always approved of you, even though I was a little bit harsh sometimes, you know. It's what they call the flip side of life. Come on, why didn't you tell me all of this sooner? Well then, from now on, we're gonna share this bank account and...
Sorry to jump in while you have flowers and daisies in your mind, but there's something else to show you.
What?
Ta-da!
Well, what is this?
You really did have quite a lot of fun in 1 month.
Misaki?
Well, I guess it wasn't just 1 month. You're always coming home late for a long time. Oh, how was your business trip to the hot springs?
You see,
I'll be collecting plenty of a settlement fee from you, so good luck. After that, I left the house. Through a lawyer, I completed all the necessary steps, and the divorce easily went through. As for Koji, everybody at his office found out about the divorce and his affairs, and apparently he resigned. On top of that, I heard something about him getting dumped by his girlfriend and him crying on the street.
Of course I'm not interested in some guy that is riddled with a settlement fee.
don't say that! Don't leave me, please!
Isn't that Megami? On the other hand, as for me, I put some articles on my blog, how to deal with the husband who cheated on you, and they were all a huge hit. And now I earn even more than I did before. Apparently, the real-life experiences that had struck a chord with the readers. And now, I have a new husband, who works freelance as a programmer.
Do I have dinner soon?
Let me know when the timing works for you.
I brought you some coffee.
Thank you. Just wait 5 more minutes for me. Yeah, and I have a similar way of thinking about work, and I'm so glad that I was able to get remarried to him. He understands what remote work is like, and both of us can enjoy our work and private life freely. Freelance is the best. Happy.
You have some food on your cheek. So cute.